what has happened, the city budget has been balanced for years off of the highest taxes in the nation. They want to tax bottled water in the city. And then off of fines, parking fees, red light fees, and then they city stickers. Did you not know the city stickers in this city takes in $98 million a year? $98 million off of those stickers that you have to go buy every year and put in your car window. And what happens when that $98 million is budgeted into the city for city stickers? And you know Junebug and Pookie and Ray Ray and Sally and Sue. You know we ain't buying no city stickers long as we can get away without buying a city sticker. So we'll drive through the streets. We'll drive through the neighborhood with no city sticker, running the risk we ain't gonna get caught. So what happened was the mayor and the aldermen decided, well, we got to stop Sally and Pookie and Ray Ray from being slick and not buying city stickers. So we're going to send police officers and Department of Revenue people down side streets in the early morning hours and during the day, and we're going to write tickets. And when you get more than 2 of those tickets, we go put a boot on your car. And you know, the biggest money maker, they got to wake up and smell of coffee, because this Master Richie and these 50 aldermen, they slick in how they milk you out money. They will put a street cleaning sign up on your block on Monday that your car got to be moved on Tuesday for one side of the street and Wednesday on the other side of the street. And that street cleaning car at 9 o'clock, you got those police officers going. I was over east on 76th Street going to see somebody, and I was coming down Colfax, old stomping ground that's off east side. And I was looking for some place to park, and I'm wondering how come all this block normally is full of cars, and it's only about 2, 3, 4 cars on that block that time of day. And lo and behold, I looked up and the street cleaning sign was up. So I goes down and come back around on 76th, 75th, and I come back around, and there the police got a lot of cars just writing ticket after ticket after ticket for people that didn't move their cars because of the street cleaning signs. So the city's racking up with tickets. So what happens, I think in my 34th ward, where I live at, we might be one of the few blocks that get our streets cleaned in October, November, and if ain't no snow out there, in December. Street cleaning trucks going down the street because the city is making money, big time money, on putting these street cleaning trucks out there that's supposed to clean your street. That's not the objective. The objective is they go through a community and they write 50 to 100 tickets a day for cars that's parked out there between 9 and 3:30, 9 and 4, whatever it is. That's money going into the city bank. And what happens is when Master Richie is proposing this $6.1 billion budget to the city, all of those fees are factored into the budget. And what happens is when they don't write as many parking tickets, when they don't get the revenue from the red lights, when they do not get the money from city stickers coming in, that's just one example. You fall off budget. So if you take in the $98 million that comes in for city stickers, the $120 million that's projected for the red lights, and I don't know off the top of my head what the revenue is for parking tickets, but I assure you that the revenue for parking tickets exceeds the $98 million for city stickers, and it exceeds the $120 million for red lights. So all of a sudden, when that revenue falls short, let's just give parking tickets $100 million. When that $320 million revenue bucket falls short, let's just take about 40 million each one of them. You $120 million in debt right there off of fees, fines and fees. It did not come up to your projection. And then you got all kind of fines, all kind of fees throughout this city. The biggest ripoff of the taxpayers in the city is TIF dollars that are supposed to go into blighted and poor communities. That is basically tax dollars that is taken out of the tax base, and the mayor uses it to do what he wants. Did you not know TIF dollars built Millennium Park? It was supposed to be privately funded. When they ran short, TIF dollars helped build Millennium Park. Did you not know that TIF dollars, tax increment dollars, are supposed to go to poor and blighted community, help repair, do millions of dollars in repairs to Buckingham Fountain? What's poor, what's blighted about that? And you look at development of downtown, TIF dollars is going all over downtown, but not coming into urban impoverished communities that need it. They're not going into funding schools. We're building all these new schools, but yet we don't have any money. Those are contracts, those are jobs that are coming out of City Hall as rewards for the mayor's friends. So we're not losing anything by the mayor leaving office. We're gaining from some perspectives. We'll get into that down the road in this show. But what has happened is we have had an oppressor of our community. And we've had the tale of two cities within the city of Chicago. We have the tale of the rich, and we have the tale of the poor. We have the tale of the haves, and we have the tales of the have-nots. And what has happened is there's not a true concern for the have-nots in this city. And what we need to do is we need to do a purging of all of our leadership from top to bottom. Because the cry and the concern for humanity has been lost by our so-called elected officials. Now, the media has held Master Richie as a hero. This has been one of the worst mayors that has ever governed this city since his daddy. The fact of the matter is, this mayor sent a crew out in the middle of the night to destroy Meigs Field. He sent a wrecking crew out in the middle of the night to destroy Meigs Field. And what did our federal government do? They did nothing. What did our leadership say? They said nothing. What did our state legislators say? They said nothing. What did our federal government do? They did nothing. Now, to show you the hypocrisy of our so-called elected officials, and when you're in bed with them, it's all a game. And when you're not in bed with them, they're out to get you. And Todd Schroeder was a perfect example. Because the fact of the matter is, Todd Schroeder raised the county sales tax by a penny. And that was the county board members all in uproar, made a big roar. The media got behind this and made a stir. They even went so far as one of the legislators in Springfield proposed a law. I believe it was John Cullen, who is now the Senate president, passed a law that your black elected officials voted on, both Senate and state, and your governor, Pat Quinn, signed and said the standard for veto, overriding a veto of the president of the county board, the threshold went down lower, the number of votes, because Todd Schroeder raised the property tax. But nowhere in Springfield did I hear a voice being raised by John Cullen, by Mike Madigan, by the governors. We're going through governors like musical chairs around here in this state. They did not raise their voice when the mayor, who should have been indicted on federal charges because Meigs Field belongs to the taxpayers of the city of Chicago and the state of Illinois. He sent a crew out in the middle of the night, and a demolition crew. And he destroyed an airport that has federal jurisdiction, state jurisdiction, and city jurisdiction all combined. And you didn't see Dick Durbin coming in here. The same Dick Durbin that got on the news and told Roland Burrs not to run for re-election for senator.